Brad Pitt is one of the most important actors in the world, but if you are watching this video, it is because of his appearance in World War Z. We all remember the scene of the fall of Jerusalem, but would you have survived his adventure in the plane? Rules are in the description. Question 1. You are on a packed flight, and panic has broken out among the passengers as the first signs of the zombie outbreak become evident. The flight attendants are struggling to maintain order. You have two options. Option A. You decide to stay in your seat, obeying the flight attendant's instructions, and trusting that the situation will be resolved by the cabin crew. Option B. You choose to take matters into your own hands and look for a more secure location on the plane, away from the commotion. Result: A. By staying in your seat, you follow instructions, but you become a helpless observer, and most probably you will die. B. Your decision to take control of your situation pays off as you find a more secure spot on the plane, away from the chaos, giving you a chance to survive. Question 2. While searching for a safer location on the plane, you come across a group of passengers barricading themselves in a section of the aircraft. They appear to have a plan and are trying to fortify their position. You have two options. Option A. You decide to join the group of passengers and assist in their efforts to secure the section of the plane. Option B. You continue your search for a safe spot, believing that sticking with the group might not be the best option. Result: A. Your decision to join the group of passengers provides safety in numbers and an opportunity to help fortify their position. B. By choosing to go it alone, you remain independent but find yourself isolated and exposed to the zombies. Question 3. As the chaos on the plane continues, you notice the flight attendant struggling to control an unruly passenger who seems to be infected. The situation is getting dangerous. You have two options. Option A. You decide to intervene and help the flight attendant subdue the infected passenger. Option B. You choose to avoid the confrontation, not wanting to get directly involved. Result: A. Your decision to help the flight attendants leads to successfully subduing the infected passenger and preventing further chaos. B. By avoiding the confrontation, you maintain a lower profile, but if the situation escalates and you are no longer safe, you most probably will die. Question 4. The situation on the plane is deteriorating rapidly, with more passengers turning into zombies. The group you joined earlier decides to make a move to another section of the aircraft. You have two options. Option A. You decide to stick with the group and join them in their move to a new section of the plane. Option B. You choose to remain in your current location, preferring not to trust the group's plan. Result: A. Your decision to stick with the group proves to be a wise move, as they successfully secure a safer area of the plane. B. By staying behind, you maintain your independence, but the situation worsens and your chances of survival go to 0. Question 5. The group you joined earlier has reached a more secure section of the plane, but they are now discussing a plan to use the emergency exits to escape the aircraft. You have two options. Option A. You decide to join the group in their plan to use the emergency exits for evacuation. Option B. You choose to stay inside the plane, believing that the safety of the aircraft might still offer protection. Result: A. Your decision to join the group in their escape plan. It was honestly terrible. What were you thinking jumping out of a plane in the air? B. By staying inside the plane, you retain a level of safety, but you remain isolated from the group. Question 6. While a group is making preparations to survive, a fellow survivor approaches you, offering you a weapon. You have two options. Option A. You decide to accept the weapon, believing it might be necessary for your survival. Option B. You choose to decline the weapon, not wanting to be burdened with it. Result: A. By accepting the weapon, you gain an additional means of defense, but it adds a new level of responsibility and potential danger. B. Your decision to decline the weapon leaves you without an extra means of protection, maintaining your agility, but it also leaves you vulnerable. Question 7. The group's plan to exit the plane has hit a snag. There are no parachutes for everyone, and some of the survivors are becoming impatient and agitated. You notice a conflict brewing. You have two options. Option A. You decide to intervene and help mediate the conflict within the group. Option B. You choose to stay out of the group's dispute, not wanting to get involved. Result: A. Your decision to mediate the conflict proves effective in keeping the group together, but someone needs to be sacrificed. B. By staying out of the dispute, the group decided that you were not relevant and decided to leave you without a parachute. You died. Question 8. The group has finally reached the emergency exits, but as the doors open, the wind comes in strongly, making a noise that attracts all the zombies who finally broke the blockade. Option A. You decide to jump and hope for the best. Option B. You choose to stay inside the plane, believing that the group's chances are better if they wait for the right moment to escape, but not everyone follows you. Hey, I see you've made it this far. Thanks, bro. If you want to know the ending, you just have to ask in the comments. If this video is supported, I could make a series of videos following this story. Or maybe a new one. Now, this only depends on you.